Now, Birmingham police investigating how a woman's body ended up inside an abandoned vehicle here on 5th Avenue North this morning. Police say they are assigned she was the victim of a homicide, but no word yet on what caused her death and no suspects in custody.
Missing Birmingham woman is missing no more. Unfortunately, it's not the outcome that anyone had hoped for. WVTM 13's Lisa Crane is live at police headquarters tonight. And Lisa, do we know what happened?
Well, on Wednesday, a Birmingham mother of two reportedly left to meet someone to make a Facebook Marketplace purchase. Now, she never returned home. Well, the missing persons case was solved last night with a grisly discovery. This is where police found the burning remains of 31-year-old Jermiera Fowler on the side of Sellers Road near Roebuck.
Officers arrived on the scene along with Birmingham Fire Department and observed an adult female victim who had been burned, and later we determined she was shot.
Fowler had told someone she was leaving on Wednesday to meet up with someone to make a Facebook Marketplace purchase. Birmingham police can't confirm that meetup ever happened, but say your best bet is to agree to meet in a public place that's well lit and preferably a place that's covered by security cameras.
You can come to any of Birmingham Police Department's precincts or headquarters. In fact, if someone is reluctant to meet you at either one of our precincts and headquarters, you should look at that as a red flag.
Now, police also found Fowler's vehicle at a separate location. So far, no arrest in this case, and authorities are not talking about a possible motive in the killing either.
Well, a mother is sharing how she feels, being one step closer to justice after police announced the arrest of a man accused of killing her daughter and another woman. DeMarquise Mincy now facing murder charges in 2 different homicides. He was arrested last month in Georgia on unrelated charges.
WVTM 13's Gladys Bautista is following this story for us tonight, and she talked with the mother of one of the victims who says this is what she's been waiting for.
Anita Lacey's daughter, Ariel Jones, is believed to be one of Mincy's victims. Jones's body was found shot and burned this past April. Lacey tells me she's glad that her family and the family of Mincy's other alleged victim are now one step closer to justice. Nearly 3 months after her daughter Ariel Jones was killed, a day like Friday has been a long time coming for Anita Lacey.
I got discouraged, but I prayed even harder, so I kept the faith.
Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurmond announcing the arrest of DeMarquise Mincy, the man now accused of killing Jones and Jermiera Fowler.
Our hearts go out to the families and friends of Ariel Jones and Jermiera Fowler as they deal with the senseless loss of these 2 young women. And we hope this arrest brings all of them one step closer to finding closure.
Lacey says she feels that, and one step closer to finding peace.
I feel relieved, that he's off the streets where he can't hurt nobody else.
Thurmond says detectives first connected Mincy to Fowler's murder after she was found shot to death and burned on June 1st in the Roebuck neighborhood. They soon got a warrant for murder and abuse of a corpse. But in their investigation, Thurmond says detectives linked Mincy to Jones's murder 2 months before. Jones was found shot and burned on April 18th in East Lake.
She was loving, she was upbeat. She was the life of the family.
Thurmond says he doesn't consider Mincy a serial killer, and the only connection between the victims is that they are both female. But Lacey says she feels the same pain of losing her own daughter twice over.
I grieve for the other family. My prayers and condolences goes to the other family. And we go get through this.
Getting through for Lacey meant moving to Indiana because she couldn't stay in Birmingham after her daughter was killed. Now she says she's getting ready for what is to come.
It made me sick to the stomach. I'm trying to prepare myself now to see him in court. I won't really have the peace I need until I see him and he see my face. And I let him know what he took from us.
And in Jones's death, Mincy is charged with capital murder. Thurmond says he doesn't know how long it will take for Mincy to be extradited back to Alabama, considering he is facing unrelated charges in Georgia.
Birmingham police say a man is now for 2 separate homicides that happened this year.
In a press conference today, 25-year-old DeMarque Mincy is now behind bars after being accused of shooting Jermiera Fowler and Ariel Jones in 2 separate incidents. Our Tristan Rupert was at that press conference and joins us now live. So Tristan, what can you tell us?
Catherine, right now Mincy is behind bars, but he's still not in the state of Alabama. Currently, he sits actually in DeKalb County Jail in Georgia, and that's because he's got several charges there, and that's where they were actually able to arrest Mincy. As for the charges he's actually arrested for in Georgia, they include assault, battery, and cruelty to a minor. Now, he will likely face murder charges and abuse of a corpse charge here in Alabama, and BPD Chief Scott Thurman credits the patrol, investigative, and crime scene units for being critical and helping everybody connect the dots and bring Mincy in on these charges. Now, as for the 2 deaths, Chief Thurman says the only commonality right now is that both the victims were female and that they were shot. Now, I asked Chief what kind of message this sends to the community on the heels of a difficult and violent week.
I mean, that's one of the things that we're committed to, our team is committed to. And just like this week, with the challenging week, we've had a number of our law enforcement partners reach out and are willing to assist us in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's reassuring. But our staff is always working hard every day.
Now, right now, there is no timetable for when Mincy could be extradited back to our state to face justice for the accusation of those 2 murders. But again, we'll keep you updated with everything you need to know as we learn it.
The Birmingham Police Department would like to announce that an arrest has been made in connection with 2 2023 homicide investigations. On June 1st, East Precinct officers discovered the burned body of Jermiera Fowler here in the 1000 block of Sellers Road. An autopsy revealed that she had been shot. Jermiera Fowler was reported missing the previous day after she did not return home to her loved ones. Detectives identified a suspect in her case. On June 12th, detectives presented case information to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office issued a murder warrant as well as an abuse of a corpse warrant for the following suspect: 25-year-old DeMarque Mincy of Birmingham, Alabama. DeMarque Mincy was arrested on June 22nd in Stonecrest, Georgia by the U.S. Marshal Service. He was then booked into the DeKalb County Jail in Georgia for unrelated charges as well as charges from the Jermiera Fowler case. Homicide detectives identified Mincy as a suspect in a separate 2023 homicide case. On April 18th, the body of Ariel Jones was discovered in a vehicle in the 8400 block of 5th Avenue North. An autopsy revealed that she had been burned and shot. On July 11th, detectives presented case information to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in the Ariel Jones case. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office issued a capital murder warrant for Mincy for the death of Ariel Jones. Mincy will remain in DeKalb County, Georgia, until he is extradited to Alabama to face charges for the deaths of Jermiera Fowler as well as Ariel Jones. The Birmingham Police Department would like to commend our officers as personnel from the Patrol Division, Detective Bureau, and Crime Scene Unit all played a major role in the arrest of DeMarque Mincy.